The dust rose in choking clouds as the Apache woman was dragged across the hard earth toward the ranch gate, her wrists bound, her dark hair tangled with blood and grit. She did not cry out. She had learned long ago that tears fed cruelty. Her name was Nea, daughter of a people who once rode the land freely, now hunted, broken, and scattered like ashes after fire. When the rancher's men pulled her from the wagon, she expected laughter, rough hands, and the familiar look of men who saw her as less than human. Instead, silence fell. The rancher stood there alone, tall and broad, shouldered, his hat casting a shadow over eyes that did not burn with hunger or hate. His name was Caleb Hart. He had bought her from soldiers not for pleasure, they claimed, but for work. Nea did not believe them. White men always had reasons. Caleb studied her for a long moment, then ordered the ropes cut. That alone shocked her more than the journey itself. She staggered, ready to run, but his voice stopped her, not sharp, not cruel, but steady. He told her she was not a prisoner, though she would stay until her strength returned. He told his men to leave. When they were gone, he handed her water, then turned his back, giving her dignity she had not felt since her village burned. That night she slept in the barn by choice, knife hidden beneath straw, waiting for the moment the kindness would break. Days passed, he did not touch her. He did not raise his voice. He spoke to her like a human being, asking her name, offering food without demanding obedience. Still, Nea watched him like a cornered wolf. She had seen men play gentle before. But Caleb rose before dawn, worked beside his hands, buried his dead wife on the hill every Sunday, and spoke to the land as if it listened. When raiders came one night, Apache and outlaw mixed together, Caleb put himself between Nea and the gunfire, taking a blade meant for her. As she pressed cloth to his wound, confusion twisted inside her chest. Why would a man risk his life for someone he claimed to own? When soldiers later arrived, demanding the Apache woman, Caleb stood firm, rifle in hand, saying she belonged to no one but herself. In that moment, Nea felt something dangerous bloom hope, and hope, she knew, could hurt worse than chains. As you watch this story unfold, remember, stories like this live because people like you choose to support them. If you believe in stories that reveal humanity in the darkest places, this is the moment to stay with us. Winter crept across the plains, and with it came truths Nea had buried deep inside. She learned Caleb had lost his wife and child in a raid years ago, not by Apache hands, but by outlaws wearing stolen feathers to justify their crimes. Hate had nearly consumed him then, but it was the land that saved him, teaching him that vengeance poisoned everything it touched. Nea, in time, told him her own story, how soldiers dragged her from her village, how her husband died defending their child, how she believed all white men were the same. They did not forgive each other in a single moment. Forgiveness came slowly, earned through quiet acts. Caleb taught her letters at night by lantern light. She taught him how to listen to the wind, how to know when danger approached before it showed itself. When a bounty hunter arrived with papers claiming Nea was legally owned, Caleb burned them in the fire without hesitation. He offered her a horse and freedom, expecting her to leave. She almost did, but freedom without safety was another kind of cage. When the ranch was attacked again, this time by men who wanted Caleb dead for defending Apache survivors, Nea fought beside him, not as property, not as a rescued victim, but as an equal. Together, they survived. When peace finally settled, Nea chose to stay, not because she was dragged, not because she was afraid, but because she saw who Caleb truly was. A man who had learned pain did not have to become cruelty. Their bond was not born of romance alone, but of shared scars and respect. When spring came, Caleb helped guide surviving Apache families to safer land, honoring Nea's people instead of erasing them. She stood beside him, not behind. The woman who once believed all kindness was a lie now understood that goodness could exist even in a broken world. And Caleb, who once believed he deserved only loneliness, learned that redemption often arrives in the form we least expect. If this story moved you, inspired you, or reminded you that humanity still matters, don't let it end here. Subscribe to the channel because every subscription keeps these powerful stories alive, and the next one might change you just as deeply.